Landria, Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an awesome life. Things are shifting big time. No, I'm not stuttering. Hold on. Coffee time. All right, got your coffee ready, got your tea ready, because we're going to talk about your reality and how you can shift into something really incredible that will blow your mind. You're doing it, and it'll blow your mind. All right, what I see constantly is people don't know or claim their own power. They're looking to other people to do things for them, to fix them. How do I know? I constantly get people asking me to do things for them. Landria, I need a computer. Landria, I need money. And Landria, I need a baby. If only I had godlike powers. Ye are all gods, and we have free will, so nothing you ask me can be done. You're doing it. Even if I prayed for you and it happened, it's not because I did it. It's because you believed it and you made it happen. And I wasn't actually doing it. I was contributing toward it, but not unless you believe. So I want you to understand that when you are not living a life that you love, when you're going through stress, when you're thinking, why aren't things working? You are not sending a clear message to the universe. That's all it is. Of what you want. You are sending a clear message to the universe of what you don't want. Fear, lack, I need, greed. If I hear one person, oh my gosh, okay, one of my videos, how to manifest money. And somebody said, this is deceiving. You never told us how to manifest money. I'm like, the whole video was about manifesting. The manifesting applies to anything. Money, relationships, joy, awakening, anything you desire. It's the same thing. You're always sending a message to the universe. So if your message is, so here, I could tell a person right now, it's not going to happen for them until they switch gears because if I watch this video and she tells me what to do, I can get the money. Total disempowerment. This person is like not going, oh, if, you know, oh, this is what I'm doing, I need to shift gears. They're going, here's this mantra I can do and money will appear. It's very superficial, very dense. And so the message out there is I don't have the power to do it. She does. And if I watch her video, I can get the money. Great. Is that what you want your life to be about? Getting the money? You'll get the money. You should work to get the money. You should put all the 100% effort into it. I do. It's not a coincidence that I sit here and write these e-courses and work on my internet marketing campaigns and all this stuff, and that I get rewarded for that. I'm putting the work in. Choose something you love. Choose something that you love, and it's not work anymore. But people think that they're just going to sit around and eat bonbons. You didn't come here to do that. You came here for the journey. But what are you believing about that journey? You are manifesting always. Now herein lies the challenge for people. I actually did this with a friend recently. I've actually done it with quite a few friends recently. And I always ask them, what do you, and we're always, the future is always now. So I want you to remember, when you are manifesting, people go, well, I'm supposed to be focused on the now. There is nothing else but the now. Nothing. Nothing. That future you're thinking of is right here. It's happening right here. There's no such thing as time. So don't try to figure this out. Just know that that perfect relationship you're in is right now. It's happening right now. Only if you're believing it and you shift into it. Because then what's going to happen is we're on linear time here. So what's going to happen is when you know it, you shift into that frequency and you're in alignment with that frequency. You don't have to attract it. Law of attraction. The law is that I will attract. Everything exists right now. Quantum physics, everything. You're shifting into it. You're shifting into the frequency that you're tuning into that radio station, right? That's just a frequency. There's frequency and you're listening to rock and roll and, you know, Mozart's up here, so you got to shift into Mozart. Oh, shift into Mozart. Boom. And then you're there there's that beautiful relationship. There's the abundance, there's the wealth. But if you're in a mindset of greed, or somebody else can do it for me, or I need it, that's lack, you're resonating down here and the money's here. Because it's not a negative thing. Money is not dirty, negative. You know, well, oh my gosh, I was in at a party the other day, and somebody said, when they found out where I came from, said, oh, wealthy people, they're all snobs. I said, really? Really? So good. That's why you're broke. My friends are not snobs. In fact, they're the most giving people because they have the abundance to give. So if you have these constraints and these ideas, that's your message to the universe. And you will self-sabotage yourself if you try to go for something that you don't believe in. You'll make sure that you are broke every time. And then you could be going, oh, something's going to happen for me. This is all just going to happen. I'm manifesting. Oh, it didn't happen. Why? Because you weren't doing anything to make that happen. It was out here. And you weren't interacting with that journey to make it happen. The universe just doesn't create stuff and send it to you. You're doing it. So if you don't make the phone call, get off your butt and do the work. Write that e-course for millions of people like I'm doing right now. I want to change this planet. I want to contribute in the most positive way. When I leave, I want to just say, oh my God, I did it. Who would have ever guessed I would have gone from an investment banker to being a spiritual, let's say, I don't even want to say teacher, mentor maybe. Somebody who's sharing my awakened insights. I don't stop being a human being. You will never stop being a human being. You see this? I got this personality, and I could go into that zone where I would actually share with you how I'm feeling. Because this is what I'm feeling. I feel total peace inside. But I still express myself like Landria, the personality. That's what makes your journey here fun. Don't stop being you. But what does you feel like on the inside? Because that message is what's creating your reality. If you're not having it happen, no video, no technique, no mantra is going to change this. But here's what's going to happen. You have to know what you want. You have to have clarity. If you do not know what you want, the universe doesn't, because you are the universe. And every time zone, everything in the future, past, whatever, is right here. So you're creating it. So if you think of that thing, let's say you do know what you want. I'm clear. I'm very clear on what I want. It's not showing up. If you're feeling negative about it, if you have any like anxiety or fear or frustration around that thing that you want to manifest, chances are pretty good that there's something out of whack and you're sending that message to the universe that you don't believe. And that has to be corrected. The second thing people do, they actually don't even know what they want. I've asked several friends, they couldn't tell me what they want. What do you want? Okay, right now, I knew exactly. I see it. I see it. I actually see it, like I'll be walking around, I actually see myself doing certain things in certain places. Very clear. Very, very clear. And that's in my head. It's a vision in my head that reality is going to... Oh, dog just went flying down the road. My reality exists right now. Oh, yeah, that is my neighbor's loose dog. Okay. I'm not going to go out there. I have to finish this conversation with you. Do you think I have an attention problem? As my friend goes, squirrel. All right, so do you have clarity? Do you have focus? You know what? You can have 101 things going on. That's what entrepreneurs do, inventors. They don't have to, people say, you're not focused. Focus means you know what you want. They have 101 things going on because they know what that goal is. And they know that this one thing probably isn't going to get them there. One of them will, and they keep trying all these things and putting 100% into each thing to get there. They don't put all their eggs in one basket. They continually explore all the possibilities to get there. So that is focus. They know what they want. I want to create a computer. I want to create a computer for the world. Bill Gates. He might have 20 billion versions, but Bill Gates knew what that goal was. You know, so Warren Buffett, he loved stocks, so he was so entrenched, he was passionate about it. Same with Bill Gates. They're passionate about what they're going after. They're trying, studying, researching. They're putting the work in because they're so into what they do. They had clarity. What do I want to do? I want to have a formula that shows me how to invest in stocks in a safer, more lucrative way and create a huge abundant portfolio. He loves doing that. It's not about the money for him. It really isn't. He loved what he did. He had clarity about that. So if you don't know what that vision is, if I ask you right now, all right, right now, I'm not talking about my whole life or this or that. Or right now, what do you envision? Let's say, you know, the next few years, where do you want to go? Right now, if you could change something and put yourself in a place that was shifted, you know, differently, what would that look like? Sometimes we're like, oh, you know, creating something in the future, and you're not allowing the universe to take you to maybe a completely different path by the time, you know, you're 50, 60, 70, 80. But you have to know what you want to get to. And it can't be so vague that, you know, anything goes, and you've got to put the work in to get there. And if you know what the vision is, you'll be able to put the work in. If you don't know what that vision is, you don't know what the heck to do. I don't know what job to take. I don't know what, you know, what business idea to do because I don't even know what I want. And the universe goes, you don't know what you want. Oh, nothing will happen. Send you a few random things. That's it. You didn't have a vision. You had some small little things that somebody told me, they always win small lotteries. I said, because you don't have a big vision. And maybe that money you think has to come in the form of a lottery ticket is stopping you from getting real abundance because you're trying to dictate how it's going to come. And then you don't want to work. And the universe is about the journey. What are you going to do along the way that's going to open up those doors? Start taking the action. It's going to be uncomfortable. But if you don't have a clear vision, neither does the universe. If you don't know what you're shooting for, neither does the universe. If you don't know what you want, you will not have the opportunities, the whatever, coming to you that make any sense. Because you're sending a message of not being clear, not being sure, not knowing what the future holds. And that's exactly where you're going to get an unstable, unclear future. Because it exists right now. Are you clear? Are you clear on that? Are you doing the things to get that thing? To get that life? Is it financial stability? Then ask for the steps that need to happen, and then when something shows up, do it. Get off your duff. I see people that, oh, they have grandiose ideas of all the, and then they're like, so what the hell are you doing? That grandiose idea takes work. If you want that life of abundance, I've had people tell me that they want just insane amounts of money. There's no journey in that. I'm like, well, so how are you going to get that? You know, you're just going to plop in your lap? You better be ready for what it takes to be a billionaire. So when you ask for that thing, there's a journey that comes with it that will be required. No, I'll be the one that just gets the lottery. Those people, by the way, do you know they get a little piece of, a little check for 50 years or whatever it is? So that's you not wanting to live your life. That's you not wanting to be here and actually find out who you are to contribute in a positive way. That's you, the material, dense person, wanting the outside world to fix you. And it won't. It never can. So start to be clear on why you're here. Start to be clear on what it is you want to accomplish. And include the abundance, include the health, include the beautiful relationship. There is nothing wrong with that. We have this, affinity toward, this is good, this is bad. Because we've been told that by the higher ups. It's just conditioning. Get past it. Do you have a clear vision? If you don't, you need to sit down and say, what is it I really want? And quit blocking yourself because it sounds unrealistic. If you want to live all over the world abundantly, then you envision it. It will happen. And then when things show up and somebody goes, oh, I had somebody do this. What do you want? I want to travel all over the world. It's impossible. I'm broke. I live in my father's basement. I said, it's going to happen. I have some abilities. I said, I actually see you with a backpack going all over Europe. No, that's impossible. I can't leave the business. You know, we're struggling with, you know, they had a small company. A month later, 3 girlfriends of his, just friends, called and said, hey, Mike, we're going to Europe and one of our girlfriends dropped out and we would love it if you come because we're going to backpack around and live in hostels and we would love a guy to be with us. All you have to do is get your plane ticket and we'll pay for everything because we want that extra person. Yeah, all over Europe. He could have gone. Guess what? He didn't. He didn't. So it doesn't mean that you are destined to get these things. You still have control. And if opportunities keep coming to you and you're not taking them because you're afraid, you want to go back to your dad's basement, that's where you'll stay. Step out, learn new things that aren't so much fun. Expand your mind. Do things that are required for you to get to that goal. And if you're not willing to do it, then change the goal. Because the universe is getting messages that this isn't fun, I don't like it, I'm not supposed to be a business owner, or I'm not supposed to be a gold medal winner, or I'm not supposed to win the lottery. Change that order that you place the universe, be clear about it, and then allow it to send you the opportunities to get there and be willing to do what it takes to get there. Because that's the whole purpose, is that journey to that thing that you love. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. You hold that power. Believe it, know it. Namaste.